to Shri Ram Medical College. Today we will explore what are the common radiology terminology. Lesson 02. Cosmic radiation. When heavy particles from other galaxies, made up of nuclei of all known natural elements, hit the Earth from space, they release radiation. Criticality, a fission process in which the rate of making neutrons is the same as the rate of losing neutrons through absorption. When it is running, a nuclear reactor is said to be critical. Critical mass, the smallest amount of fissile material that can start a nuclear chain reaction that can keep going on its own. Cumulative dose, the total dose that happens when the same part of the body or the whole body is repeatedly or continuously exposed to ionizing radiation. Curie, C, the traditional unit of radioactivity based on how fast 1 gram of radium breaks down. In 1 second, 1 Curie of radioactive matter will break down 37 billion times. Cutaneous Radiation Syndrome, CRS, the complicated syndrome caused by getting more than 200 rads of radiation on the skin. The affected area can turn red and swell up right away, like a severe burn, and blisters, sores, hair loss, and severe pain can also happen right away. Very high doses can cause permanent hair loss, scarring, changes in skin color, the affected body part to break down, and the affected tissue to die. Decay chain, decay series, the series of changes that some radioactive elements go through before they reach a stable state. Decay constant, the number of atoms of a radioactive nuclide that break apart in a certain amount of time. The radioactive half-life goes in the opposite direction of the decay constant. Decay product, or daughter product. During radioactive decay, the nuclei of radionuclides give off particles and high-energy electromagnetic radiation, as well as the isotopes or element that are made. Also called children or children of decay, the isotopes and elements. A decay product can either be stable or radioactive. Discogram. During a discogram, a needle is put into an intervertebral disc with the help of a fluoroscope. Contrast material made of iodine is injected. X-rays or radiographs are taken. The patient is also involved because he or she has to say whether or not the injection hurts. Some discogram procedures also use CT imaging. Decay, radioactive, by letting out radiation, the nucleus of an unstable atom breaks apart. Decontamination, the process of getting rid of or reducing radioactive contamination in a building, object, or person. Depleted uranium, less than 0.7% uranium-235, which is the amount found in natural uranium. Deposition density, how active a radionuclide is per unit of ground area. Reported as becquerels per square meter or curies per square meter. Deterministic effects, effects that can be linked to the amount of radiation a person got. As the dose goes up, so does the severity. Most of the time, a deterministic effect has a threshold below which it won't happen. Deuterium, a type of hydrogen atom that has 1 proton and 1 neutron instead of the usual 1 proton and 1 neutron. This type of hydrogen is not radioactive. An atom of deuterium is twice as heavy as an atom of regular hydrogen. Dirty bomb, a device that, when the bomb goes off, will use regular explosives to spread radioactive material. The initial blast of the conventional explosive in a dirty bomb kills or hurts people and spreads radioactive contamination over what could be a large area. This is why the bomb is called dirty. Bombs like this could be small or as big as a truck. It is much easier to make a dirty bomb than a real nuclear weapon. Dose, radiation. A person's body takes in radiation. There are many ways to talk about radiation dose. Dose coefficient, the number used to convert the amount of radionuclide taken into a dose. Usually given in terms of dose per unit of intake, for example, sieverts per becquerel. Dose equivalent, a number used in radiation protection to put all types of radiation on the same scale so that tissue damage can be calculated. The dose equivalent is the amount of grays that were absorbed times the quality factor. The quality factor take into account the fact that different types of ionizing radiation have different effects. Some types of radiation, like alpha particles, cause more damage per unit of dose taken in than other types. The unit used to measure dose equivalent is the sievert, SV. Dose rate, the amount of radiation given per unit of time. Effective dose, a dosimetric number that can be used to compare the effects of radiation on the health of the whole body. It takes into account how much radiation different organs and tissues have absorbed and how much we know about how sensitive each organ is to radiation. It also takes into account the type of radiation and the chance that each type will hurt living things. For example, the effective dose is used to compare the overall health effects of the different radionuclides in a given mixture. Effective dose is measured in sieverts, SV, where 1 SV equals 1 J/kg. Effective half-life, the amount of time it takes for the amount of a radionuclide in a living organism to drop by 50% due to both radioactive decay and natural elimination. Electron, a type of elementary particle that has a negative charge and weighs 1/1837 as much as a proton. Electrons circle an atom's nucleus because their negative charge is attracted to the positive charge of the nucleus. A stable atom has the same number of electrons as protons. The chemical properties of an atom depend on how many electrons are in orbit around it. Electron volt, eV, a unit of energy equal to the amount of energy an electron gains when it moves from a point with a low potential to a point with a potential 1 volt higher. Element, all of an atom's isotopes that have the same number of protons. Uranium, for example, has 92 protons, and its different isotopes can have anywhere from 134 to 148 neutrons. A fuel element in a reactor is a metal rod that has the fissile material inside it. Enriched uranium, uranium from which uranium-238 has been taken out by hand to increase the amount of uranium-235. Epidemiology, the study of how and why certain health-related states or events happen in certain populations, and how this study can be used to control health problems. Exposure, radiation, a way to measure how much X-rays or gamma rays ionize the air. The Roentgen is the most common unit of exposure. Exposure pathway, a way that a radionuclide or other dangerous substance can get into the body. The main ways to get exposed are to breathe it in, eat it, let it soak into your skin, or get a cut or wound in your skin. Exposure rate, the rate at which X or gamma rays ionize air, frequently expressed in Roentgens per hour. External exposure, outside the body exposure to radiation. Join Shri Medical College's Bachelor of Vocation in Radiology and Medical Imaging Technology and take the first step toward a successful career in radiology technologist. We're here to assist you in launching your career as a radiology technologist. call us at 9968193009 for more information about our program or to submit an application right away. ShriRam Medical College, nurturing next generation of healthcare leaders, and offers all paramedical courses at competitive fee and helps in 100% placement assistance. Admission open. For more information, please visit our website shriramcollege.com and like, share, subscribe our YouTube channel ShriRam Medical College. Good luck, goodbye.